Henry Kissinger once said, "Power is the ultimate aphrodisiac," and he, of all people, would know. Born into a Jewish family in the year 1923, Kissinger's early life was marked by a dramatic escape from Nazi Germany in 1938. The Kissingers, like many Jewish families of the time, sought refuge in the United States, a land of opportunity and freedom. By 1943, young Henry Kissinger was not only a resident of this new world, but also a naturalized citizen. During the throes of World War II, he served in the U.S. Army, a time that would shape his worldview and future career. Once the dust of the war settled, Kissinger turned his sights on academia, enrolling at Harvard University. At this esteemed institution, he began to cultivate his deep understanding of international politics and diplomacy. From a war-torn country to the halls of Harvard, Kissinger's journey was just beginning. Kissinger's journey was a testament to his belief that each success only buys an admission ticket to a more difficult problem. From the lecture halls of Harvard University to the corridors of power in Washington, D.C., Henry Kissinger's rise was both remarkable and relentless. He leveraged his academic prowess, first as a professor, then as a foreign policy sage, advising presidents during the tumultuous years of the Vietnam War. But it was his appointment as Secretary of State under President Nixon that truly marked his ascent. Here, Kissinger would leave an indelible mark on global politics. His role in negotiating the Paris Peace Accords brought a long-awaited ceasefire to Vietnam. Meanwhile, his efforts to temper hostilities with the Soviet Union and to establish diplomatic relations with China were both audacious and astute. In the midst of political turbulence, Kissinger navigated with a deft hand, shaping global politics in unprecedented ways. As Kissinger once noted, "The task of the leader is to get his people from where they are to where they have not been." A fitting statement for a man whose actions continue to reverberate in the annals of history. Kissinger's legacy is a fascinating blend of accolades and controversy. In 1973, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for his role in negotiating a ceasefire during the Vietnam War. Yet his involvement in the secret bombing of Cambodia during the same period remains contentious, sparking a debate that persists to this day. Beyond his service in government, Kissinger left an indelible mark on U.S. foreign policy, pioneering the concept of realpolitik, a practical, rather than ideological approach to diplomacy. In his later years, he continued to shape global discourse as a geopolitical consultant and prolific author. Henry Kissinger, a man of power, a figure of controversy, and a shaper of history. In the words of Kissinger himself, "The nice thing about being a celebrity is that, if you bore people, they think it's their fault." But there's nothing boring about his life. From escaping the horrors of Nazi Germany to the halls of Harvard, Kissinger's early life set the stage for his extraordinary rise to power. As one of the most influential figures in American politics during the turbulent years of the Cold War, his strategies and policies have left an enduring impact on global politics. His brilliant yet controversial diplomatic tactics have been a subject of intense debate. The legacy of Henry Kissinger is a nuanced tapestry of triumph and controversy. His Nobel Peace Prize and his role in ending the Vietnam War stand in stark contrast with the criticism he faced over American foreign policy decisions in places like Cambodia and Chile. Whether you see him as a hero or a villain, one thing is clear: Henry Kissinger left an indelible mark on the world stage.